Okay, hi Matthew. My name is Zoe, and I am a social worker. And I heard a little bit about why you're coming here today, just that you maybe been experiencing some stress as a student and as an intern. Um, and we're not going to get into everything today, but I'm just going to do a little assessment today. It's called a patient health questionnaire. Just to let you know, this is going to be completely confidential, and anything you disclose to me will be kept between us, and I'm only here to help you and make your life easier in any way that I can.
Okay, great.
So do you have any questions about this questionnaire or anything?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Well, why don't you, I know some about your experience just from your intake, but could you tell me a little bit about what's been going on from your perspective?
Yeah, so I just graduated from Harvard Business School, and I'm now getting my MBA at Harvard.
Okay.
And while doing that, the MBA has picked up a lot, and it's getting a little busier than I had anticipated. And while that's going on, I'm working for JP Morgan, and they're just piling me with work. I'm working 80 hours a week while doing my part-time MBA, and it's just been kind of a bit too much to handle. I've had trouble sleeping. I don't feel energetic. So I'm really not sure what I can even do.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that you're dealing with all that. Sounds quite overwhelming. And I hope that we can make a good plan for you to figure all of this out. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start the assessment. So I'm just gonna be asking some questions, and this is gonna be based on the last 2 weeks. And the answer options are not at all, several days, more than half the days, or nearly every day that you've been experiencing the things that I ask. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, so how often over the last 2 weeks have you had little interest or pleasure in doing things?
Maybe a few days.
So would you say several days or more than half?
Several.
Okay.
A few.
Okay, how often are you feeling down, depressed, or hopeless?
Several.
Okay. How often are you having trouble falling asleep or sleeping too much?
More than half.
Okay. Feeling tired or having little energy?
Several days.
Okay. Poor appetite or overeating?
Maybe once.
Okay. How often are you feeling bad about yourself, feeling that you're a failure, or letting yourself or your family down?
Several days.
Okay. Are you having any trouble concentrating on things such as reading the newspaper and watching TV?
A little.
So would you say several days also for this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Moving or speaking so slowly that other people could have noticed, or being so fidgety that you're moving around more than you typically would?
No.
Not at all. Okay. Thoughts that you'd be better off dead or hurting yourself?
No.
Okay. So those are the first part of our questions. Since we did answer yes to a few of these, I'm going to ask you one more question. So since you checked off some of these problems, how difficult have they made you to do your work or take care of yourself, take care of things at home, or interacting with others overall?
Not much.
Not at all, or?
Not much.
Okay. Okay. Well, that is all that I have on our assessment so far. I'm going to just look over this a little bit and make a plan with you. Are you open to scheduling a session with me in the future?
Yeah.
Maybe next week?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So during that session, we'll kind of use what we learned today, and we'll start digging deeper into maybe some of the things that have been going on. and hopefully I'll be able to help you a lot more as we continue our time together.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Of course. I really think it's great that you took this step to get some help and get your life figured out. And you can really do your best in your career.
Thanks.
You're welcome.